So I'm here in Macomb Township at the trees you wanted me to look at. Yeah, I see the Bradford pears, 1, 2, and then a third one identical to it around the boulevard, and then this fourth little maple tree up in right on the lawn there. So there's 3 different ways we trim trees. One is the cheapest way. I mean, literally $50 a tree. I run around the circumference of the bottom and just elevate it. Plenty. Man, this phone is dead. My other phone drives me nuts when it keeps. Nothing worse than a dying phone. Anyways, the second is where I trim it and do the same, but trim up the sides as well. That's 150 per tree. And then the third is an all-out trim, is where we trim, thin, prune, sculpt, elevate. So go up inside of the tree and I clean out all the dead wood, any of the crossing branches or anything like that, and then elevate it, and then also take a circumference around the tree all the way up 3/4. So not only is the tree trimmed and elevated, but also it's nice and clean and tight, like a cylindrical. It'll be nice. It'll reduce the crown of the tree and make it look like a nice sculpture. That's 200 per tree because they're not huge. If they were bigger, they'd be 250 to 300. Some of them could be 350. The big Bradford pears. So I don't know if the one on the boulevard over there is part of it, but they're 200 a piece if he wants that. So I hope that makes sense. And then that third little tree. So 2 prices again: $50 if you want me to just elevate the bottom and sides, and $150 if I got to get out my arborist ladder and trim the whole top and make it like a lollipop on top. Because see, I don't want to get out because the customer doesn't know me, and I don't want to be walking around videotaping on their property. But you get what I'm saying. But so we can go 2, 4, 6, 750. 750. I can trim them all perfect. I think he wants a lollipop look, or the customer does, because there's like a cherry tree over there and the whole top is nice and trimmed and it looks all pretty, so they probably want to go all out. So if you can communicate that back and get back to me, very cool. So that's the pricing for the Bradford pear trees. And ta-da! What would I recommend? Yeah, I'd recommend a full out trim because they're just so damn overgrown that I would go the full 200 per tree. Not me trying to make extra money, it's just really what I recommend. It would look really nice. All right, later.